Whenever you face adversity, a couple things can happen. You can crumble, get mad, be upset about it, or it can make you work harder and continue to work through that. Playing football in the NFL is not something that's promised, so you have to make sure you stay ready. You want to go out and be successful, but you don't want to wish for somebody's downfall, and that's not the kind of guy I am. So I can watch the game and be like, man, I should be out there. I want to be out there. Now, what am I doing to make sure that I'm out there? And that's kind of the approach I took to it. So instead of on Sundays being upset and watching the games and getting bitter, I watched the games and said, all right, well, now I'm going to go work on this all next week to make sure that whatever this mistake was or whatever they did good right there, that I'm going to get better at that so that when I get my opportunity, I'm ready to go. I knew coming into this situation that this is Joe's team, and I understood that when I came in to work out. I understood that when I signed, and I'm excited about the opportunity to learn from him. Whatever capacity the coaches ask me to help, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to compete. I'm here to get better every single day, work hard. If I'm, being 100% honest, I probably hadn't felt this good since I came out of college. And a year off of football can do that when trucks aren't landing on you every play.
So the Baltimore Ravens RG3 has been mentoring Lamar Jackson. Now, I'm expecting some RG3 slander in the comments because I know how y'all could get, but before you do that, don't forget, man, RG3 possesses a unique set of experiences, a unique skill set, and can relate to Lamar Jackson better than most players that are currently in the league. They're both obviously dual threat black quarterbacks. They both won Heisman trophies in college. Both were drafted in the first round. Now, RG3 had major success early, winning Rookie of the Year, but that obviously faded very quickly, primarily due to injuries. RG3 also never had a mentor, and he's now trying to do for Lamar what was never done for him. And the fact that he's helping out Lamar shows a lot of growth and maturity on his part in more ways than one. We're going to talk about that in a second. Now, all QBs, especially starting QBs in the NFL, have massive egos. This is just a fact, but they interview very well, and their teammates, their organizations, and usually even the media have their backs to make sure that they are perceived in the best light possible. Make sure their perception stays clean. It's strange that some people are shocked by that. It's even stranger that some people are bothered by that. These dudes are the best at what they do in the world. Of course they have egos. If you talk to a person near the top or just among the elite in any profession at all that exists, there will be an ego involved. That's just how it goes. And generally speaking, without that ego, other people won't follow them and they won't be able to attain the massive success that they've attained. It's just a part of it. They go hand in hand. But the problem occurs when you don't know how to manage that ego. RG3 did not play his cards right the first time around when it comes to that. But the fact that he tweeted out right when Lamar was drafted, welcoming him to the team, lets me know that whether that's sincere or not, he's finally figured out how to play this game, right? And when I say this game, I don't mean football itself. RG3 said right when Lamar was drafted, I didn't look at it like it was a shot at me or at Joe. I was like, okay, Lamar's coming here and it's our job to help him learn the offense and help him compete. So for me, my job is to show them that I'm an asset to the team and not a detriment. One reporter asked me if I was trying to showcase for other teams. No, my focus is I'm a Baltimore Raven. I'm showcasing to them that this is where I'm supposed to be. And he followed up those well-placed words with action, actually mentoring Lamar, texting them, helping him study the playbook, and even meeting him outside the facility once a week to continue to study the playbook and maybe talk about other NFL guy things. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is great for both guys. It's great for Lamar because having any veteran help obviously is gonna go a long way. Then you look at the fact that RG3 knows better than most what Lamar is dealing with, and it's golden. For RG3, usually star quarterbacks who fall like he has in his career make horrible backup quarterbacks. I mean, they make the worst backup quarterbacks, and generally teams don't want to sign these guys if they're not going to be the clear-cut starter due to their unwillingness to help young quarterbacks and their tendency to kind of make everything about them. I think RG3 is 1000% aware of this, and he's wisely playing the game while helping out a fellow Heisman winner. And in the end, this will extend his career and help Lamar get his career off to a better start. And as a Bengals fan, I hate to admit it, but the Ravens have played this perfectly. Now, we know that story broke, I don't know how long it was ago. At this point, maybe a month ago, that, Flacco was kind of giving a cold shoulder to Lamar. Now, since they had OTAs, Flacco, who's very seasoned, has showed up, said that was complete nonsense, smiled and took a couple pictures with Lamar, politicked it out. And, I can't knock him for that. It's a smart move. Because like I just said, if Lamar does indeed take his job, he's going to want to be employed by a team. And if he's not going to be the clear-cut starter, they're going to want a guy that's going to actually fit in the quarterback room. So, this right here is going to help that perception. Now, real quick, whether planned or not, let's talk about how well this has worked out for the Ravens. All right, their offensive coordinator since 2006, Marty Mortenwig, coached Hall of Fame dual-threat quarterback Steve Young, and he also coached Brett Favre, who may not be known as much of a runner, but is a clear improv specialist out there and throughout his entire career. Two skill sets that Lamar Jackson possesses and needs to have cultivated. As far as more dual threat guys that Marty coached, he also coached Donovan McNabb for a decent portion of his career. Now, looking at the Ravens offense, you would never know this. Their offense sucks. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? And me and my boy Trip Boy, who's a huge Ravens fan, we argue about tons of things Bengals Ravens. We argue all the time about it. But we agree on this one. This one we can agree on. Their offense is just, it's hard to watch. You know what I'm saying? Now, why does a guy like Marty have an offense that looks like this? Why does the offense consist of mostly checkdowns and then deep prayers hoping to draw a pass interference? I think it's because Marty knows that with his current starter, that's the best way to get a team a chance to win. And hey, I gotta be honest, they seem to always have a chance to win games, and they win a lot of them, or a decent amount. But when you really look at it, bro, Marty's worked with too many great quarterbacks for the offense to look like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's gotta be a reason. To be blunt, I'm sure it's Joe Flacco, and I'm sure Marty's amped to be working with Lamar. Right now, they've also brought in quarterback coach James Urban from my squad, Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I know what you're thinking. Quarterback coach for Dalton. Who the hell cares? Well, before he coached Dalton, he coached the player most similar to Lamar Jackson to ever play in the league, Michael Vick. Which season, FlemLo? 2010. Vick was older and had been out of the league completely for a few years. Had already admitted to not really studying the playbook too much when he was in Atlanta. So he came in, played under old James Urban, and he threw for 3,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. Then he ran for nearly 700 yards and ran another 9 touchdowns. 3,700 yards, 30 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 1 year removed from prison as a dual threat, or one of the greatest dual threats, definitely the most exciting to ever play the game. Most talented for sure. So you bring in that quarterback coach earlier this year. You bring in RG3. You got Marty as the offensive coordinator. You got Flacco on his last legs in the last year of his career. And suddenly, this might be the perfect storm, like the perfect support system to help Lamar Jackson develop. And as a Bengals fan, this frightens the living shit out of me. But as a fan of Lamar, it's exciting. Also, I'm excited for RG3 because finally, I see one of these guys applying some strategy to what they doing out here, man. Playing some damn chess. Growing up and realizing that this is how the system works, and you got to learn how to manipulate that thing into your favor. I love it. Yeah. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, bro. Do you think RG is going to make a good mentor for Lamar? Do you think RG3 is going to get another shot at another team? I'm actually interested to hear that. I think he will. And I think it's going to be largely due to this one incredible game of chess that he's playing. Alright, now I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, man, click the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're brand new, and enable your notifications. I'm gonna holler at you next time. My name is FlemLo Raps. 1.
Yeah, you'll never know quitter, 'cause I'ma go get